Learn how to practice social self-engagement through inwardly focused journeys of imagination. Would you enjoy having power within your own imagination to deeply be there for all parts of yourself, anytime, anywhere, in any moment? Are you interested in harnessing your internal energy to cultivate attachment well-being, even from the leisurely comfort of blissing out in sunshine, laying in bed, or half snoozing on a car ride? Are you ready to expand the playground of your inner world to explore the infinite potential of the healing restoration, transcendent transformation, personal power, reclamation, and the loving liberation that your consciousness is capable of creating from within? Discover an inward skill set to rewrite any past experience, expand bridges between any self aspects or parts of brain-body wiring, transform any unfolding moment, or create any newly desired energetic experience from within you. Through inward journeys of sacred imagination, cleverly cultivate a practice of social self-engagement. Consciously create distinction and connection between self aspects to fulfill internal attachment needs that affect all body-mind foundations. During this sacred soul session, I guide you through a process of learning how to practice distinction and connection between self aspects to cultivate a felt sense of attachment need fulfillment through a consciously created experience of intentional imagination. More fun than some styles of meditation and much easier than certain methods of self-hypnosis, this inward journey is a skill set you may learn to further benefit and serve your infinite unfolding through life. Along with guiding you through a sample of this journey, I'll teach you the concepts so you can integrate this practice into your own inner play for loving liberation. You'll then have the skill set to close your eyes, spark internal imagination, and immediately reclaim personal power by playing with an enjoyable social self-engagement practice. During this session, we'll explore the 5 steps of social self-engagement, self-attunement, nearly 24 different ways of practicing distinction and connection between self aspects, nearly 24 specific attachment needs that parts are craving to experience the fulfillment of, about 24 specific applications and purposes of this one practice, benefits that positively affect both brain-body wiring and infinite parts of the self, and clever creativity to simulate these inner experiences through social soul self inward imagination ignitions, which is a concept I've been developing and applying in my own personal journey every day for 5 years. Turning inward for third eye activations to enhance the sacred power of your divine imagination. Discover the blissfully beautiful feeling of practicing social self-engagement. Experience the profound power of creating a felt sense of attachment need fulfillment for distinct aspects of yourself while journeying anywhere in the universe through the creative power of your consciousness. This session also includes a free complimentary playbook to guide your journey. With over 45 pages of authentic magic guiding us through this journey, this playbook will help catalyze your unfolding in miraculous ways. You can explore this free introductory playbook into one of my many offerings through Kristin's consciousness consultancy, Social SoulSelf Inward Imagination Ignitions through Sacred SoulSessions. And it goes over everything you can expect and everything you can gain from it all that's included, the infinite magic, lots of just incredible insight and information into this offering. And it really is a life-changing journey. This journey has been absolutely incredible. And from using it to assist parts in connecting through amnesic barriers when living with adaptable consciousness condition, where parts of the self literally could not know about each other unless going inward and going to a very specific self-hypnotic brainwave state to break down amnesic barriers between the self, all the way through to healing different aspects of disconnectivity throughout brain hemispheres and states of nervous system activity, all the way through healing amnesia and reconnecting hundreds of trillions of energetic pathways and rewriting my brain body systems from the ground up, reclaiming aspects of the self that have been lost along the journey, and just creating a greater wholeness from within and greater love and well-being flowing through the navigation and regulation of the body-mind. These journeys are just really powerful and they're really enjoyable, and it's one skill set but with dozens and dozens of different ways of shifting and applying and utilizing it for infinite possibility and purpose and potential. So it's one concept, but then there's dozens of variables about how you can play with it. And then based on the shifting of all of these different variables and different aspects of it, then there's infinite possibility for how it can create healing restoration for the body, mind, or the brain and the body systems, or loving liberation for infinite parts of the self. And the journey is really fun and it's really flexible. And it can be something that you go in and close your eyes and you spend 5 minutes on it, or you can go in and spend, 2-3 hours in a session. There's so much flexibility and possibility, and it can be used anytime, anywhere. So if you're on a long car ride, for example, and someone else is driving, you can take that as an opportunity to create healing restoration and loving liberation that will positively impact you for the rest of your life. And it's just absolutely amazing. If you are taking a nap but you can't fully fall asleep, you can choose to play with this practice. It can be used in so many different ways. It can even be used in little moments. Once you know the practice and you can kind of really play with it, it can be used just in like 3 to 5 minute sessions, and that can be done when you're just in between activities or even while you're showering or something. There's a lot of different potential for it, a lot of different ways to use it. You can use it in a very deep brainwave state when you're like half asleep kind of status, or you can use it in a more conscious awake brainwave state and be more conscious and present and intentional with it. There's so much potential and possibility, and there's at least 17 different ways to practice distinction and connection between parts of the self, and at least 20 plus purposes and potentials in very specific ways that it can create healing transformation from within. But it's fun. You're playing with your imagination, and it's basically the concept of my mystical odyssey imaginatives, but in a practice that you can use. And I'll get to teach you the concepts of it, teach you the steps of it, and then play with potential journeys and really clarify it so that you get to learn this skill set for yourself. And again, this is something that I've been playing with and really honing in and harnessing and perfecting every day, every week for over 5 years, and it's changed my life. And if you don't know about everything that's led to the Implicit Revelations Case Study and the healing transformation that inspires my work, you can find out more in the Known documentary series. There's a lot of really amazing magic. So if any of this sparks your curiosity or calls to you, whether you know why you're called to it or not, I invite you to just explore more and see if this might be an offering that can positively serve your healing journey. These concepts are so meticulous and specific, and there's like so much in terms of like neuroscience and psychology and spirituality that kind of goes into them. But at the end of the day, the practice itself is so simple and so much fun. And you really are just having this incredible experience inside your own imagination. But it can create some really, 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 really indescribably profound transformation in a way that nourishes your well-being and brings more of you into deeper connection with more of you. And that is a feeling that is beyond anything. It's priceless, it's perfect, it's magical, it's wondrous. And to have that feeling of being more connected with all of you and in a brain and a body that more effectively supports all of you is just incredible. And to be able to have that power inside of you that can be playfully and blissfully and enjoyably and lightheartedly explored in any moment of any day, or in longer sessions when you're just like chilling, half asleep sometimes, like if you're on a car ride or trying to take a nap or something, just to have that power and that skill set and that insight and that practice available inside of you is just a game changer, speaking from personal experience, which makes me so excited to share this. So you can explore this whole free playbook that introduces the practice and has more insight into social self-engagement practices and the journey that's led to it and all the different amazing benefits of it, and everything that's included in this offering, this Sacred Soul session, including a free complimentary playbook to guide your journey within and beyond our time together, all the different benefits, what you can expect from our session, everything that we'll be able to kind of go through, all the different benefits of this practice, all of its limitless potentials and everything, and then ways to schedule a call with me if this offering speaks to you. You can find out more about this and all of my other Sacred Soul sessions in the video description below. And I would just be absolutely honored to connect with you and serve as a guide along this journey.